Hi everyone, this is Killshot99 Gaming, Fear of the Walking Dead, Season 5, Episode 2. This is our live fan countdown, so just want to get a reminder out there. I know many of you have watched it, or some of you have at least watched it a couple days earlier, so if you have, please, no spoilers. If you want to talk spoilers, we will do a reaction video. It'll be up in about 20-30 minutes, and then you can hang out there. Those are fully, whatever you guys want to talk about, you can talk about there, and then we'll jump into it. But we're going to do just kind of chill, unwind, get ready. I think a lot of people needed Fear. I've seen just a lot of comments over the last day or so. It seemed like it was a long week for a lot of people. Before we get started, let's give a special shout out to all the patrons. You can see them up on the screen. Some few people moved around. We're consolidating a couple things. So if your name's not normally where it is, and I had a couple people that weren't listed on there, I apologize. Everybody should be added at this point, so we should be current. Thank you for everything that you guys do. Just absolutely appreciate the support on the channel. So let's get into a couple of the pictures and a couple of things that we think are going to happen. What's up, Gusha Gusha? Good to see you. Flamethrower Fluff in the house. So, yeah, I don't like that. And Drama, it's going to be like that all season. You can do the AMC Prime or Premiere, and then you can get it a couple days earlier. It takes some of the guesswork out, but we're doing our predictions earlier in the week. So, we got that. We'll do them on Wednesdays a little bit sooner than we did before. So Will the Bill, I think, is in the house. You guys hopefully know that Will and I have a pretty significant wager going on as far as whether or not June is going to die. Once again, if you've seen the episode, don't. But I just want to kind of get a survey. How many people here in this stream do think that June is not going to make it through the entire season? That June is going to be gone. And Graylin, I see you and a couple other people. You guys missed out because you guys had some kills coins on Freestyle Friday. So you guys got to show up for Freestyle Friday and cash those things in. So you can get involved in that. Grimes on the radio says, she's doomed. She's doomed. She's so gone. Will, there's a lot of ways you can die in a zombie apocalypse. She could get her foot ran over, trip, fall in a ditch. I don't know. So how do you guys think June is going to die? Those of you that think she's going to die, give me a bold prediction now. What is going to be her? You know what? It could be like maybe John mistakes her for a zombie in the dark, and John accidentally shoots her. I mean, there's a lot of things that could go down. Bitten. Yeah, she's got to be bitten, right? Yeah, I agree. Swallows a walnut. I love it. It's like she has a peanut allergy. That's it. She has a peanut allergy, and if you have a peanut allergy, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make fun of people who have allergies. You got to be careful with what you say. But maybe she does, and she just eats something and has a reaction to it. I want to see like just the most off-the-wall death for June. Swallows a Scrabble piece. There you go. This is great. Will the Bill super chatting says, just stay in the truck, June. Just stay in the truck. This is great. Gushy, thank you so much. Appreciate your support as well. Candy Lover Girl. Hey, Kills, do you think Morgan and Dwight and others make it Alexander? I don't. I think it's going to be two separate shows at this point. I know there's some predictions out there. Could it be Alicia on the radio? I think I don't think they're going to cross back over. Especially now with the popularity, the show's getting pretty good. So the better the show gets, I think the longer they keep them separate. June gets swarmed. Well, they don't kill a lot of people on Fear the Walking Dead. So when they do it, they just need to be unique. Something a little bit. June. Ooh, I got it. I know what they can do. And wait, I don't think it's been done on The Walking Dead. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Have we had any quicksand deaths ever on The Walking Dead? June could step in quicksand and die. I'm not ready for that bold prediction yet. Okay, so I have not watched it, so whatever I'm saying for tonight is not a spoiler. If you guys have, just don't chime in if you know. But it's our countdown. So some of the big storylines for tonight are going to be, will we see a follow-up with Logan? I don't know if they'll have time to get into, the whole Logan story. They might skip him an episode. I do want to see it, though. Obviously, the Daniel and Strand is, that's going to be big news. It does look like Daniel pulls a gun on Strand, but we don't know where Charlie is, so Charlie could still be out there lurking. The hazmat suit. And I think, Wilson, a lot of that is going to be kind of the search for Althea. It does look as if John and June are heading one direction to look for her, and then possibly Luciana was on her own. Now, she just got stabbed through the shoulder. I don't know if she's up and about, so the picture that I saw could have been from a future episode, not tonight. And then we got Morgan and Alicia. You guys saw in the opening minutes, obviously Alicia's still blaming herself, and we got a little bit of that back and forth. I hope it's not a lot. One thing that they do from time to time when they're doing the dialogue is they overdo it a little bit, kind of like, what would my mom have done? I'm okay with Madison being gone. I know not everybody is great with that, but part of the reason why I'm okay with it is I really wanted Alicia to start to take on her own identity, and several times already, she's already said, what would my mom have done? What would my mom have done? And it's, it's okay, but it's going to get a little old. Eventually, it's going to be, Alicia, just go out there and kill something. Oh, you know what? Dead on Leprechaun, is that we had a Terra timer before from Leprechaun. Is Dead on Leprechaun actually, is that a June timer? I got to know. Because Dead on Leprechaun just used to do the countdown all the time until I think he willed Terra into an exodus. But now I think maybe it is a June timer. Yeah, it's officially called, I love it. It's officially called June Gate. That's what we're going to call it. We got E Beach. Are we going to see more of the futuristic walkers? I think we have to, Eric. I mean, I think tonight is whether we see Althea or not, and I could see them skipping an episode for whether we see Althea and kind of, leave us on pins and needles for a week and just let the search parties go out there. Like, what are John and June going to find? June's, I don't know weapons, what type of bullet that June picked up and she was looking at. I know some of you guys are going to say, oh, Kills, that's a hollow point 5.59 80 357. You guys know your stuff. I don't. In fact, I probably put the wrong size BBs into a BB gun. But June is picking up some serious bullet casing. You call them casings, casing shells, whatever. So it looks like they got some artillery. So I'm going to say tonight is going to be about June and John's sort of, they're going in one direction and they're looking, and we're going to see some more intimate romance between June and yeah, get all the romance out there you want. Just now, because every time I see them getting a little closer and snuggling and hanging out and all the things they're doing, it convinces me more and more that relationship is short-lived. So tonight, what I feel like they're going to do is they're going to go looking in one direction, and then you got Morgan and Alicia looking in another direction. And my question for you is, did they not watch last season of The Walking Dead? Did they not see what happened when Ozzy split up, when the group split up, when they went in different directions? I think they need to tune in to AMC's Walking Dead. And when you split up, it does not end well. You need to stay, there's safety in numbers. So, but I don't think any of them's going to die. But I do think there's going to be some dark moments. And at least if they were all together, if it was like John and June and Alicia and Morgan, like as soon as, if the more people are there, as soon as Alicia starts saying like, it's my fault, I let those people die, well, my mom, then somebody goes, just shut up, Alicia. Just stop. We've heard enough about it. We know what Madison wants. Just don't keep doing it. But we'll see. I'm excited for it. I'm excited as we get closer and closer to these hazmat people. And question for you guys. Do you think that the Walking Dead Rick Grimes clues are going to be scattered throughout the whole season? Or do you think that's just like a one-time deal, but do you think they're just going to keep planting these Easter eggs and we get closer and closer and closer until we know exactly where Rick is? We don't know they've taken Rick yet. We don't think they have yet. I'm just wondering though. I mean, I'm wondering if one of them has something to do with the helicopter people rushing back to get Rick really quickly. Yeah, that's the part I'm still a little uncertain with. Is, they have Rick somewhere because we're within about a 3 to 4 month possibility. And I think they've done that. They left it intentionally vague where we got to say, well, they just picked up Rick, or it's a little bit, they're getting ready to pick up Rick. We're right in that range. So maybe something happens to Althea, and then they're like, hey, we got to get back. We got to get an A. Nope, don't have any A's. But I got a B for you. All right, we'll do this for this one. We'll do this one favor for you, Jadis. We got Wilson. Rick clues will die with June. Oh, I love it. I do have to say, Will the Bill, if fan support is anything like how the fans think, she's gone. I mean, even our audience, I would say 20% of our audience, maybe even slightly less, thinks June's going to make it. But big numbers are saying that she's not going to make it. And I got to go with the Army. I mean, I got to go with the group. So just a couple questions. I don't want to get too far into it because I know a couple people have seen it, and I don't want to open up the floodgates of spoilers. So I do want to remind you guys about a couple other streams that we do. So tonight, there is no Talking Dead. So we will be streaming at 10:15. So right after Fear the Walking Dead, we're going to be right here giving our reaction. So I want you guys to come back. Tomorrow night we will stream. Tuesday night we're bringing back a, kind of like a cult classic. It's our thing. Random Things is coming back Tuesday night. So we have a lot of fun with Random Things. If you guys don't know what that is, that's going to be a Walking Dead topic and 5 other random topics. Well, they're random to you, but I come up with them. And then we do some just different votes and surveys and a whole bunch of different stuff. You got to kind of just tune into it to experience it. Hang out with us. Random Things is a lot of fun. We usually do it in 4-week segments, so it'll run every Tuesday for the next 4 weeks. Then we shut it off for a couple months, and then we pick it back up. So Wednesday night we'll be doing our bold predictions, and I do have bad news. There will be no Freestyle Friday this coming up Friday. If you guys really, really want to, we will do I can be convinced to do it, but only if everybody in here hits the like button and if everybody votes for it. If you guys want to do a Wacky Walker Wednesday to take the place of Freestyle Friday, I will not be in town Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So if you guys want to move our Freestyle Friday to Wednesday and just make it like a crazy Wednesday night and do it then, I'm down. So I need to see it right now. Show me some. All right, Roxanne says let's do it. Khaleesi says Wacky Wednesday. Wednesday's Wilson Day. Dark Star says sure. Wednesday, Gina Crockett? All right. Wacky Wednesday it is. So instead of Freestyle Friday, we're going to have a lot of fun on Wednesday night. And then, all right, cool. We are down. Just a couple questions that I have for you guys. So during the reaction video, we will do a follow-up vote. But those of you that have either seen the episode, you can't tell us what happens, but go ahead and give us a rating. And those of you that have seen the opening minutes, from a 1 to a 10, tonight's episode will be, oh man, Chris Rainick said, only if I don't sing. That could be a deal breaker. What do you think, Army? I gotta know. So Ellis is 6.8, 7.9, 8. Give it an 8. You know what? I'm liking that. I'm liking the 7s and the 8s because a lot of people have seen it. So my challenge a lot of times is when we see these 7s and 8s is to see if when you watch it again tonight, if we can find a few clues like we did last week. Because look, last week a lot of people said 7 and we started, looking at the map overlay and we found the hidden clues. Almost immediately the whole group said, oh my God, 9, 9, 9, 9. There you go. Wait, maybe they didn't vote into 9. Maybe they were talking about the 9 and 9 army. But anyway, the scores immediately went up. So my challenge tonight for you and my challenge for myself is, those of you that said it's an 8, let's see if we can't find some of those deep underlining meanings that might make it a little bit better. And you know what? If it's an 8, it's an 8. We'll be fair. Based on what I saw, and I didn't see the episode, I just saw a little bit of the opening minutes, and I think the John June thing is going to be a little slow. I know there's a reason for it, but I think it's going to be a little slow. I'm going to say, I'm right there with you. I'm going to give it an 8, just kind of like my preliminary score. But I'm looking forward to changing my own mind. I do have to go back and address one comment, though. Because Chris Rainick said, the only way that he and many of you will attend Wacky Wednesday instead of Freestyle Friday is if there's no singing. I'm going to put up to a vote. Is that what you guys want? Just let me know. Let me know, and I will. I'll be by the book, stone-faced, and we'll just go through this. See? There it is. Sorry, Chris. Sorry. It's got to happen. There has to be, right? It doesn't even have to be good singing. It just has to be singing. You can't be fair because you had to add an extra person with your bet. That is true. But I did not add the... Okay. All right. So some of you might not know what Chris is talking about, but I'm going to address it. It's... Princess Pie says, enjoy Fear tonight. I need Wacky Wednesday, and you should do the stream only in rhyme and songs. And you can see that Princess Pie is no longer in the U.S. by the little euro symbol in front of her super chat dollar number. Because when she was in the U.S., it was all in U.S. dollars. That's cool. Mark Jacobs says no rap. All right, you guys got me so off topic right now. Okay, all right, I know what I was going to do. No, so Chris Rainick said I did change the bet, but I only added to the bet with Will's approval. So initially, it was about the relationship between John and June, and I said, we're going along and said, look, the relationship is not going to last very long. You can see it. You can see how they're really, hyping it up. And anytime you hype it up, you say all these cute things like, well, this is our movie, and they're holding hands and walking around. He's giving her flowers, all these things. So I said, it has to happen that June's going to die. And Will came back and said, no, let's make a bet. If he wins the bet, he's going to super chat a $200 donation that will be used for Humane Society. And if I lose the bet, then I'm going to go to Nick and Norman's and have a beer with Will the Bill. Right? So, as the bet went along, I said, well, you know what? It's a means to an end. The relationship's going to end, but there is a small chance that the writers could shock us and kill John Dory. And I don't think they're going to do that. But all I said was, Will, the intent of my bet was that the relationship will end. So I would like to say June or John. He goes, oh, yeah, no problem, no problem. So I got that small little kicker in there because what I really meant to do is make the bet about, and I agree, I don't think John's going to die either. But if he does, I'm going to feel really good about adding that last little part to the bet. That's all. So Chris, I wouldn't say it was like a shady move or an untrustworthy move. I think it was just finalizing it. I wanted to get the additional parts to the bet before the ink dried on the contract. That's all. And Will was a good sport with it. She's dying. It won't matter though. Well, that's true. Either way, I'm not buying the beer. Well, no, Chris. Actually, he does, but I still got to buy the ticket. I still got to fly down there. So I look at it as it's going to cost me more to fly down to Atlanta and have a beer at Nick and Norman's than a couple $100. That's all. But a bet's a bet. So, I mean, unless I get one of those $99 tickets. But I'm still going to have to stay somewhere. I mean, Will's going to have to put me up in his theater or an RV or something. Like give me a sleeping. Now, I'm not going to use a sleeping bag because there's spiders in Georgia. And I ain't dealing with no spiders. All right, so just a couple more questions before we wind this thing down because it is 8:22, and we got about 30 minutes to go before the show starts. Anybody doing anything cool, special? Any cookouts going on? Walking Dead parties? I love it. Chris is like, here's I'm watching every week hoping they almost die. They get shot, but then they live through it. Will the Bill says, we do Walking Dead tour, have lunch with a beer. I'll pay for it. Not the plane ticket, but everything else. Fair enough. Because if you were paying for the plane ticket, I'm pretty certain I would have been flying first class, and there'd have been some beverages. Yeah, there'd been a lot of add-ons. E-Beach, celebrating my wife, Kristen's birthday. Shout out. Happy birthday to Kristen Beach. So hopefully you have a great birthday. And can you guys do me a favor and give a quick birthday shout out to Kristen, everybody? Everybody. Come on, everybody. Happy birthday to Kristen. Very nice, very nice. Grimes on the radio. Kills, shout out my cousin. He got married recently. All right. Cousin Grimes. My condolences to, no. I mean, hopefully you have a great marriage. Will the Bill. You'd be on the wing if I bought the ticket. Did you guys ever see that that Twilight Zone movie where the guy was looking out the plane window and there was something climbing in the window? I don't remember it. I briefly, vaguely saw it. And I think didn't it get in the ambulance too? I'm trying to remember it now. It wasn't, I don't think it was an episode, William. I think it was like from a Twilight Zone movie. And then the plane landed or something, and they were in an ambulance. And then he got in the ambulance. You know what? I don't remember all of it. But yeah, I guess, William, that's what you mean. I'd be outside the plane. It's okay. Long as I get there. Yeah, Sheila, that's it, right? Okay. I knew it was something. And what were they playing? They had some song playing. He got in the ambulance and drove off. You know what? If you guys can tell me the song they were playing, I don't care if you look it up on Google, whatever. Tell me what song they were playing on the radio, and I'll give you a Kills coin for Wacky Wednesday. No, not the episode. It was actually, I think it was the actual Twilight Zone movie. Now it's going to bug me. Now, I know it was a popular song. Yeah, that's what it was, Steph. Want to see something really scary? Okay, now we're going with it. People are like, I tuned in for a Fear the Walking Dead countdown. And they're talking about Twilight Zone movie. Was it? Was it CCR, Bad Moon? I don't think so. No, it wasn't Werewolves. Was it Bad Moon Rising, Steph? All right. If it is, Kel, can you add Leanne Gash to the ledger just to... I'm gonna do like a discount double check on it, and if it was CCR Bad Moon Rising on the radio, no, I think it was Midnight Special. It was Midnight. Let the Midnight. That's what it was. No, it was Midnight Special. Sheila Mac 10. I know that's what it was. We got a winner. There it is. Midnight Special. Awesome. All right, there you go. See, we are going to be giving away Kills coins tonight. And we're going to be giving away Kills coins tomorrow night and during random things as well. And we're allow people to use them. So if you earn them, you can also give them away. If they get given to you by someone other than me, like Will the Bill or Princess Pie or somebody, you got to use them. So, that's where we're at. That was awesome stuff. So, yeah, everybody loves some CCR, right? Dude, looking out my back door. And I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain. That's for you, Chris Rainey. All right, everybody, that's just a taste, just a little taste of, maybe we'll do a CCR melody, just like a whole mix of songs for you guys on Wednesday night. Will the Bill getting another super chat in here says, I got you, Leanne, for the effort. Start thinking. Oh, look at that. Will the Bill's putting Leanne on the list. Center field was not CCR. Center field was John Fogerty. They had a very bad breakup, and John Fogerty was not allowed to do any CCR songs for like 20 years. So when he did center, yeah, that wasn't a good situation. It's one of those bad breakups, like when Axl left Guns N' Roses and when Simon and Garfunkel broke up. It was not good. Matt Moore, mirrors scare me. There are always some hideous monsters in them. Me too, Matt. Me too. Leanne, apparently Will's got his sights set for a Kills coin. Sing a song called June and John Will Live Together. I'll make one up. How about that? Chris, we'll have some lyrics. I am gonna solicit the help of my Patreons. Well, you're a Patreon too. So I'm going to solicit your help too, Chris, and we're going to write a June and John song. All right, everybody. Hey, enjoy the show. We're 31 minutes in. Thank you for everything that you guys do. You guys are incredible. Special shout out to all the Patreons. Patreons been doing a great job, and polls, surveys, a lot of different stuff behind the scenes, and there's going to be a lot more Patreon activity as we ramp closer and closer through the summer. Also, shout out to my Green Team. Thank you so much for everything you guys do. Green Team, do me a favor. Can we get some pudding pops up on the screen for our super fan of the month, Mitch True Puddin'? So let's get that going up there too. Got another super chat. So summarize the episode contents: kills. Tonight's episode is going to be about the further relationship of June and John. It's going to be about Alicia still killing and dealing with the demons of her mom and wanting to, I think she's the new Morgan in my mind. We're probably going to get some, a little bit more of the hazmat people. And, of course, we got the Daniel and Strand. And I think that's going to be a full hour right there. So thanks, everybody, for everything that you guys do. Also, Super Chatters, special shout-out to all of you. I'm not going to do shout-outs for the Army. Just one big shout-out to the Army. Thank you for being here. I will see everybody here at 10:15. The invitation will be up in about 15 minutes. You're free to pop in and hang out there early. Keep in mind, though, that people will be typing spoilers in that stream. So if you don't want to watch with someone else and you don't want to watch with people that have already seen it, then wait till 10:15 to come into the stream. Thanks, everybody. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.